Hi. Okay, so this is a follow-up to the dog bite video. I took the old one down because within a day I had friends and family saying, I might want to redo that because they were concerned about some of the content. And then, after, I had been a couple days with almost no sleep and with all this stuff going on. So, per their recommendation, I didn't even go back and look at the video or see if there was comments or anything. And I apologize if I missed anything, but there was enough concern from people who are legitimately concerned for my well-being that I just took it down. So the incident that happened, I really need to explain this incident that happened with this dog. Extraordinarily rare. This does not happen. It's not like dogs just all of a sudden do this. That was part of the reason why I had a hard time controlling myself, because I didn't know what was going on and I was afraid. Okay. One of the local veterinary hospitals did take the dog on Monday. I was able to speak with some of the staff and the veterinarians there, and there were some indications that the animal has, and again, this is rare, an underlying biological, neurological issue that could have contributed to this event. And if this is the case, which we can't really prove, it would take a lot of time to study and observe and test, and also it would take resources that nobody really has. And it's too late at this point anyway. The dog can't be kept by the owner. But most likely, if this is the case, it's the result of the dog being from a puppy mill, and probably some inbreeding through the puppy mills. Which is just, it should be a clear indication to people. Don't just keep breeding animals willy-nilly just to make a few bucks, because, other than there's a possible threat to humans, it's not fair to the animals. And if people got any other impression, let me make it clear. I love animals. I love some of my four-legged friends more than some of my two-legged friends, at least 90% of the time. But this, this stuff, just people trying to make a few bucks to sell puppies, it's dangerous, and they get all kinds of diseases. I've seen hip dysplasia, von Willebrand's, epilepsy, different levels of allergies, immune system deficiencies, and it's just like from ridiculously overbreeding and inbreeding these animals. And the other side of that is people want to have animals for companionship, or mostly for companionship. The people use them for work animals and different things like that, but people need to be prepared to have an animal. And they have to be prepared financially, psychologically, emotionally. You have to be prepared to take care of these animals, because animals don't just need food and water. They need emotional support as well. Animals need emotional support, and they need psychological support sometimes. And these people, like I feel that sometimes people should be vetted to make sure they can provide the animals with the level of care that that animal needs. They need to be matched up properly. I mean, otherwise it's not fair to the animal, it's not fair to the people. And to be clear, people who know me really well, I feel know that I don't care who you are. I don't care if I know you, I don't care if you're somebody that I don't like. If I am there and I see you in a situation where I feel that you are in danger, if I see that you have a pet with you and I feel that that pet is in danger, like if you guys are under threat from another human being or an animal, I will step in to try to protect you and help you at the risk of my own safety, and because it's the right thing to do. And at the end of the day, a dangerous situation is a dangerous situation. And there are different ways you can handle it, but this is how we need to be as a society. We need to look out for each other. You know, we can't tolerate bullying or harassment. It needs to not be a thing. And even like, people shouldn't be allowed to harass other people because they have a different political view or different belief systems, or the people are trying to have a medical procedure that someone else doesn't agree with. Even that is like, that's harassment. It shouldn't be allowed. I mean, you know, I've said in my other video, people just need to leave each other alone to a point, but we also need to look out for each other and take care of each other. This whole thing is just a sad situation with this animal and the owner. The owner is devastated. She's absolutely devastated that she had to lose the dog, even though the dog permanently scarred her face, you know? And it's a very sad, sensitive situation. But I just felt I needed to clarify those couple things, that like, it's a very rare incident. These kind of things don't happen all the time. And, you know, there was no provocation, no outward aggravation or agitation or aggression. There was none of that. It was a really strange, rare occurrence that took place. So people just don't need to be afraid that the dog's going to do this to them, because it's not the case. You know, and the thing is, like I said, I will stand up for you or your animal. If you're in danger, I will, and I'm there, I will try to protect you. If you were getting attacked by a bear, I would be in between you and your dog and the bear, protecting you, because it's the right thing to do. And so I hope people understand that part of me. And to my friends and family that reached out to me, I thank you for helping me be aware that I may have put up some questionable content, but that's why I'm shooting this video, and that's it. Thank you. Take care of each other. We need to learn to be human again, and that does include our four-legged friends, and our feathered friends, and our scaly friends. Whatever they may be, we need to take care of each other. And your animals, if you take care of your animals, they will take care of you. This thing that happened was extraordinarily rare thing that happened. So, all right. I hope everybody has a better day. Peace, love.